Hey, love. Beautiful night, beautiful light. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, but you could call me Mel. And I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message for the Love, Peace, and Happiness tribe. So when you find it, it's by divine design. Where it resonates, pick it up and run with it. Where it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. If you have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts below the video in the description box as well as on the website. So we've got the inner child cards that are on loan from Marley and T. So thankful and grateful. And it was interesting because I came across a new channel and the lady used this deck. I was like, oh my God, the synchronicities are everywhere. I freaking love them. The synchronicities were everywhere. When I tell you I had never seen this deck of cards, it was put on loan to me just yesterday. And then today, what do I see with this deck of cards? So this time we're going to pull our 5-card spread from it. So on the tribe side, on the other side, in between, in the connection, what we need to know, and the guidance. Okay, let's check the bottom of the deck first as our underlying energy. This is where you've been to get you where you are. We have the 10 of Hearts, yay! And she's a mermaid, and she's holding a rainbow with flying hearts all on it. 10 of Hearts is 10 of Cups energy. It's like love between you and another. It's like everybody feels the same way, and it's freaking beautiful. It's love, and it's fun to find out how great it can be. Like, 10 of Cups is like all your serotonin receptors are full, feeling awesome, you know? And this is where it's not just by yourself. This is for you and the people around you. The image shows her by herself, but this is literally shared love. So this is talking about connections that you have that are mutually harmonistic, loving, reciprocal, kind, generous. It's actually a really beautiful energy. So with that at the bottom of the deck, let's see what we have on tribe side. I see you in the comments. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence, okay? I see you giving the thumbs up. I see that you've been hyping. I see that you've been doing all the things. I thank you for the growth on our channel. On tribe side, what do you show up as? You've got the 5 of Crystals. 5 of Crystals is 5 of Earth energy. This is telling me there's some changes happening in your physical world today. And as we have this little gnome sitting on a tree as we're getting to know this deck, and I see this little blue, I want to call him a blue jay over here in the tree. And this, it appears to be an apple tree, but he's making an adjustment and he's whistling a tune. So I hear whistle while you work. I don't know how to whistle. I be trying, it doesn't work. So that's the best you get is There's another red bird over here looking down. Is it a cardinal? Because I heard cardinal looking down at the work. So there's some guides energy in here with the birds. A 5 of Pentacles can be a card of being alone. Being left out in the cold. It's also a card traditionally where, you know, you need to pay attention to your spiritual needs. Okay, to make changes in your physical world, you pay attention to your physical needs. But they are showing me the 5 being in the middle of the real numbers with mathematics is 1 through 9. So 5 is in the middle. It's a balancing point, right? And I just can't help but notice the gnome is making adjustments here. So some adjustments could be needed, okay? Adjustments could be needed. The 10 of Cups, because of this, the 10 of Cups can also, they're referring me back over here. The 10 of Cups can also talk about a situation that has been filled with love with another, but it's hit the 10. The 10 is the ending with a new beginning with infinite potential. So anywhere where you're now by yourself and you had not been, you're going to have to remember that every ending is a new beginning, is a strong message that I'm hearing. But we're going to discover more of exactly what that Ten of Cups wants to tell us. Everything I've already said is relevant. However, this Five of Pentacles makes it direct me to a whole nother message. So let's see what's on the other side of the table, and we'll get some more clues. Oh, we got the yellow brick road. Okay. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. And in this deck, the yellow brick road is Major Arcana 19. That's the Sun card energy. And the color yellow is always going to talk to me about the solar plexus chakra, which is about the actions that you take. And look at that. The yellow brick road must be followed. What good is the yellow brick road if you don't follow it? Shout out to all the gays that paved the rainbow brick road so I could run down that bitch fast as fuck. That's one of my favorite compliments to pay my old time gays. I love it. That's just a side point. But it did need to come out here. In other words, somebody had to do this. Somebody had to create the yellow brick road. I'm hearing somebody had to create the yellow brick road, but it's in existence now. All you got to do is run down that bitch as fast as you can. The Sun is called the happiest card in the deck, and for a reason. Because the Sun is this energy force, right? Think about what the Sun is. It's constantly shining. It doesn't need recharging. It doesn't need a plug-in. It just is what it is. It's unapologetically shining. It doesn't care if it stings your eyeballs because you've been hiding in your cave. It doesn't care if you come out and greet it or not. It's going to shine anyway. So on the other side of the table, I see that, tribe, you are shining. No matter what, it's like you alone shine. It's like as you adjust something in your physical realm, in your physical experience, it allows for a shining, okay? Adorning your house. I heard, let my love adorn you, baby. Okay, yeah, because now I'm noticing that this isn't his fence. This is his house. I didn't think about, well, what is the structure he's adorning this on? And right above his light. So if you change your porch lamp, if you change a light bulb on the porch lamp, or you change a porch lamp out, like there's a huge confirmation here for you. Yeah, his door's got a heart on it. And he's sitting in the tree and he's making an adjustment. Okay, anywhere where something is broke, I see you making some sort of repair. But look, all that does is make you shine bright like the sun. I was going to say the Rihanna version, but no, they said like the sun, really forcefully. Okay. There's also between both sides of the table, it's like other people can see you shine. People don't know what goes into your shine, though, is what I'm hearing. People have no clue what goes into your shine. Okay? Because they're showing me like there's work to be done. It's like it doesn't just happen automatically. People don't have any clue what has gone into your shine. Because you've had to make adjustments to make that happen. Okay, you had to fix anything that felt broken. Anywhere where you felt broken, you had to fix it. People are noticing your shine though, and baby, they would never know. It's like you don't look like what you've been through. Not at all. They say that a lot in the world, right? But in this case, that's what these cards are saying to me at this time. Okay, let's see. The connecting energy is the Three of Hearts. Three of Hearts. This is once you're, it's not your, what it is your social connections. It's your social circle. It's siblings, cousins, friends. It's also a card of celebration. It's like you did this all by yourself. Now it's time to celebrate you. So celebrate good times. Come on. Yeah. And I heard good times and God times. Okay, there was a burger joint in Denver. It was called Good Times. I really liked it. It had amazing avocado guacamole burger. I don't know. Some kind of guacamole. It was good. It was really, really good. Oh, are you missing something from home? Are you missing? Is there a reason why you've been missing from the scene where you shine the most? This is like, maybe you're like, I'm going to take 5 days off. I'm just going to stay home, make some repairs around the house, Get that honeydew list taken care of. You got a honeydew list? Have you had some honeydew to eat today? Okay, message. I don't know who you are. I don't eat honeydew, but I do honeydew when there's a honey to do for. I'm just saying. Okay, interesting. I'm looking, being guided back over here. We have mermaids, more mermaids. So we had the mermaid at the bottom of the deck, right? And then we have more mermaids over here, and they're together. And they're next to the treasure. There's a sunken treasure, and the mermaids know where it's at. The mermaids know where it's at. Whoa, really? Okay, because they said, interesting. So this is weird. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to preface what I'm about to say with this is fucking weird. So this is like a whole nother realm. I mean, there's a castle over here. This is a whole underwater land, right? What they're showing me is inside this treasure box. Okay, this treasure box is looking like Earth. And all this land, this water world is looking, water world, do you remember that old movie, Waterworld? Okay, may need to rewatch that. But this water world is looking like all the rest of the universe surrounding the treasure box of Earth. Now, inside of Earth, we have the tribe. I heard often feeling quite alone, quite distinct, and quite unique on the planet. But as well as that, it's like there's friends on the way. There are friends on the way, because this is also within the treasure box. The yellow brick road exists within the treasure box. The treasure box equals Earth. Okay. Treasure. Okay. That is what you are. You're my gold, my shining star. I wish you could make my dreams come true. If you let me treasure you. Okay. And I feel like, tribe, you're showing up as this little gnome. You're a protector of Earth. Gnomes are a protective energy. Okay. They're supposed to ward off evil energies out of your garden and stuff like that. You make adjustments to the light. It's like, oh, really? Okay, so they just said, yeah, see each one of those little yellow suns? These are different ones whose consciousness you've actually, it's like you've influenced the consciousness of different ones. And these lights, there's actually 6 of them, 6 yellow orbs that are different ones who actually really get it, okay? Really get it. Now that each one of those could represent one person, one individual, or it could represent 2 individuals or 100 individuals. You know, different ones of you have affected different amounts of people. They say don't focus so much on the amounts of people, but they're saying, yeah, as you, and there's one in particular that's really like running with the shit. That's the one at the center of the star. Okay. It's a powerful time of change, I'm hearing. Now, here's another thing. As we look at where the gnome is, over here on the tree, lower on the tree, there's a rope ladder. So, tribe, you had to climb the rope ladder, then get in connection with nature and climb what was natural. The rope ladder is looking like traditional mainstream spiritual awareness, common knowledge, right? Common knowledge. And then it's actually, you know, once you get off of the rope ladder, then you go into, I heard cosmic consciousness. Oh, okay, tribe. So you're sitting high up on the pole of cosmic consciousness. Okay. Connected with the universe. Able to see signs, synchronicities, and receive messages. Let me see what you need to know in this. This is going to be juicy, I can tell. Oh, the 3 of Swords is what you need to know. I need to see from the book, who is this girl in the 3 of Swords? Because it's not Rapunzel. The hair isn't the right length or the color. Hold on a second. Let me find her. Let's use this thing here. 3 of Swords is on page 181, which looks like 18:1, which looks like, okay, it looks like 181, which is a magician, strength magician, but then it looks like moon and magician as well. So it's like magician, strength magician. You're an extremely powerful magician coming and going, but you're a hidden magician. Here's the way I'm seeing it. Yeah, and then the 181 adds up to 10, and that's giving us, oh yeah, it's good luck to meet you. Yeah, you change somebody's life for the best. Okay, and it's also giving, yeah, because you know how to close out them old cycles. Okay, I'm getting that as well. Let's see what we have about the 3 of Swords from the book. I want to know more about this young lady here with her triangle that she plays. In this card, a beautiful young maiden is pictured playing a triangle crafted from tiny swords. She contemplates a prospect of harmony and focus. In an open window above, a songbird is perched on the sill, listening to her melody. This songbird symbolizes freedom. Traditionally, the Three of Swords is a card of stress and confusion, often signaling lost love. However, what is actually lost is self-love, for the mind has lost contact with the heart. What is needed is a reunion of the heart chakra and the crown chakra in order that a symphony of thought can find a melodic message of truth within. The bird is a messenger liberating the girl from limiting thoughts. The number 3 signifies joy, harmony, and communication. The triangle also symbolizes the spiritual trinity of spirit, heart, and body. The girl is learning how to play with and blend these 3 aspects of human existence. The castle walls suggest the mental constructs that block true expression of beautiful soul qualities in the world. Remember that your thoughts are your allies. Learn to play your thoughts like an orchestra. Your fears might be the drums, your hopes the violins, and your victories the trumpets. See the pure joy of the mind. Don't let the refrains of self-doubt cause mental discord. Your daily language can be as magnificent as a finely tuned Mozart concerto. On a practical level, this card may suggest bringing more music into your life. The music of sound can be a healing force, soothing your mind, calming your emotions, and relaxing your body. I hear, the hills are alive with the sound of music. Okay. Interesting. So it didn't ever give us her name. Okay, so we have the no-name girl, the no-name maiden, playing the triangle. And when I was reading how they said body, mind, and heart, I just saw body, mind, and soul alignment, right? Heart, mind, and soul alignment. Heart, mind, and soul alignment. Being in alignment. The triple, divine trouble energy. Okay. So what do you need to know? Well, 3 of Swords is the truth that hurts like a bee and set you free. Number 1, truth that hurts like a bee and set you free. Tribe, are you feeling left out of the situation and you're in this period of acceptance because something or someone that you had so much shared love with is not in that picture anymore? As I think back on this mermaid here who's by herself. Well, let's get to the guidance. The guidance is the Ace of Hearts. And how perfect is that? Because they said in that book that she had forgotten about self-love. And if you've been with me for any period of time, you know that any time and every time that the Ace of Cups comes out, that's where it's self-love. As a matter of fact, we should start a new tradition right now. Every time we see the Ace of Cups, you need to give yourself hugs and kisses. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, Mel. You got to tell yourself, and you got to feel it. It's not just... Some people think self-love is, you know, getting a manicure and a pedicure, getting your hair did, getting your makeup done, buying a new outfit. That's self-care. That's self-maintenance, I would say more. But self-love is really being there for yourself. What do you require today? What would feel good? You know, when you think of, if you're by yourself, Tribe says you're by yourself. Okay. If you're by yourself and you're thinking, boy, I sure wish I had someone to love. Okay, well, look, you do. You got you. Give yourself the love. Give yourself the love. If I had a lover, I would hug them and kiss them over and over again so many times they couldn't get. Well, then give that to yourself. There's absolutely everything right with giving it to yourself, I hear. Yeah, there was another way to say that, but they said, nope, we're not going to say that. We're going to say it this way. That there is everything absolutely right with giving that to yourself. Is specifically they wanted me to phrase it that specific way. So I was seeing as I was preparing for our message that I should use the Wild Unknown Archetypes in harmony with this deck. I'm so excited, right? So let's see what we have coming out for the tribe today. I will be viewing the comment section keep it on point, or be blocked forever from the comment section here. That's fine too. But yeah, most of the tribe, like you're really great at keeping on topic on our conversation here, right? There's certain things that don't belong in this conversation and have no place here. So yeah, I mean, there's that. Let's see what we have coming out for the tribe at this time with the 5 of crystals. Show me the tribe's energy on tribe side of the table. And you're coming out. The cave is in reverse. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. The cave is in reverse because didn't I say something about coming out of your cave? That the sun don't care if you're hiding in your cave. The cave is in reverse. Either you've been in your cave too long, or what do you know? You came out of the cave. You're coming out of the cave now. You've been by yourself. It's time to come out of the cave. Let me see the other side of the table where we had the sun and follow the brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And we have agape. You are so loved. This is divine love. This isn't I want your body love. This ain't I want to freak you. Let me lick you all up and down. That's not this kind of love. This is I love the flower of the universe and child of mine. This is that kind of love. Yeah. Yeah, I heard if there's a question on my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. Okay, so that song is coming through like this is what the universe is saying to you. Like, you got the love. You got the love, baby. You are so loved with agape. Unconditional love, divine love. Like, this is the kind of love that loves you for all that you are and all that you have been and all that you are yet to see of you. Okay? In the connection, let me see the 3 of hearts. Well, I feel like you are connected. I feel like, yeah, there's a union here, all right? And it's the mystic. Oh, you making mystic friends. Look at you. This is like a group of 3 mystic friends all getting together, having a mystical ball. Yeah. Like, oh, because the treasure is here. Okay. Interesting. It's like you can see the spirit realms. The universe loves a way that you can see the spirit realm even though you're in the physical realm. Okay, that's one of the things I'm hearing. Let's see with the what you need to know with the 3 of swords over there is we have the 33 energy on the table. How I didn't catch that until now, but I do see it. Let's see with the 3 of swords, please. And we have one. And it's the box. The box. The box is looking like that treasure box. It's looking like Earth. You know, Earth is always a place where when you live here, it's gonna bring you some pains. Like, it's Earth school. It's supposed to challenge you. It's supposed to give you all the range of human emotion as part of the process on Earth. It's just the way it works, right? But it's like breaking the confines of the box because it talked about the limiting beliefs in the brick walls that confine her, right? How would you know that you want to get out of those brick walls unless you realize you're contained within them? I hear. Okay. In other words, hey, how you know you want to get out of your house until you realize, like, damn, it's been a long time since I've been around other people. I hear you've been ordering the food off of Uber Eats and you've been having food delivered to the house and laundry soap and everything else that you require, your shampoo and all your toiletries. It's like somebody here is like, you need to get out of the house. Okay. It's part of it. Anywhere you've been hiding, it's like your energy is needed out in the world. It's time to get out of the box. Let me see some more. Let's see some more in the guidance position where the Ace of Hearts is. What do we have for the tribe? I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this message today. Honestly, I truly am. Oh, the Judge is in reverse. Oh, I heard stop judging yourself so harshly. Specifically, I heard that self-love is stop being so fucking mean to yourself. Bro, why are you always so mean to yourself? You're so nice to everyone else, but why are you so mean to yourself? Like the shit you criticize yourself for, you would never say that to a stranger on the street or some random person you meet. You wouldn't say that to your friends, your cousins, your lovers, your parents. You would only say that to yourself. I heard, why do you count yourself out? Why are you counting yourself out? You came to Earth to have some fun. Apparently with other people, Ten of Cups. Oh, is that why? Because the Ten of Cups had that dualistic message. It talked about great connections and, oh my God, life is grand. And then as soon as you saw the Five of Pentacles, it's like, oh yeah, but maybe, that's over. It ran its course. Okay, both are true. I hear both are true. There's all these beautiful connections here for you. And yes, at some point, other connections had ran their course and they came to their final day and they were laid to rest, those connections. Okay. There's like, what, you gonna be in grieving, hiding in your house for the rest of your life? Well, no. I heard no. The bottom of the deck is the shaman. That's a great reason why you shouldn't be by yourself. You have magical abilities. You have abilities that are healing. You can connect with nature and the universe and the cosmos, and you have deep and profound understandings of loss and transformation. There's folks out here that really need to understand some of the things that you know. Yeah. So it's like this agape and the yellow brick road is like the universe is saying, come on and find your friends. Join them on the yellow brick road of life. Get out of your house and go do some things. Okay. Get out of your house and go do some things. I'm going to look at this stack of cards that we received as donations from Marley and T. The next one we're going to work with, I'm seeing, is the Wisdom of Avalon. I've never seen these cards. If I have, I didn't know I did. So I'm excited to meet him here today with you. And let's find out about our Wisdom of Avalon. I still got to update the list on the website of the Tarot Library. I do gratefully and graciously receive all of the donations on the channel that are given. So thankful and grateful for each one. Any cards you give will be used on the channel. Any duplicate decks sit at the studio, but make sure that I got each deck here at the house for the throne for our recording space, right? So let's see what we have coming out for you from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards for the tribe. Let me see your energy over here, tribe. What do you have? Show me the tribe's energy in this, please, and thank you. Okay, they wanted me to do this because I'm aware that there are reversals in the deck, so they want me to flip some of them as I shuffle and look for a card for tribe to come out. What's the most important message here for the tribe? Okay, this one. And it's the Earth Fairy. And my first view of her is upside down. It says physical health, grounding, and foundations. She's a beautiful woman with melanin in her skin, full hair. Let's see about her from the book. She's card number 27. Interesting. 27 is something about that. When I saw the number, it instantly showed me, like, there's a long list of people who were famous in the old energy. In the old kingdom, a bunch of people, young artists and musicians and such. 27 was that age where they were taken. Okay. 2 is high priestess. 7 is a chariot. 2 plus 7 makes 9, and that's the hermit. Okay. So you have to overcome this difficulty, this challenge, this obstacle, and follow your path. You know that your path is on the other side of this obstacle. It appears to be that there's some sort of internal obstacle keeping the tribe in the house. What the heck is going on? Well, let's see about her. The Earth Fairy says to pay attention to your health and all things pertaining to your physical body. Perhaps you need to exercise or to pay special attention to your diet. Are you getting enough sleep? The Earth Fairy reminds you to indulge your senses. It's good to revel in the sensations of your body. The sensual world is an important part of the path to Avalon and must be honored. When the Earth Fairy appears, she reminds you to get into your body and out of your head. Don't spend so much time analyzing things over and over. Get your hands into some dirt. Gardening, perhaps? Walk barefoot in the grass and remember that your physical self is the house of your spirit. As the Mother Earth houses you, get grounded. Remember that you're part of the living earth. Stay connected. Another message from the Earth Fairy is to make sure the foundations of all you do are solid. Be aware that projects, relationships, and business ideas and families all need to be built on sturdy, steady foundations. The Earth Fairy always helps when you ask. So ask for help if you need. And it's like, hey, I've been home for a long time. Hey, friend, my other magical friend, do you think we can get together and like get out of the house and go play in the energies? Maybe we could go take a walk down the yellow brick road. It's like somebody saying, hey, let's go take a walk down the Fremont or down the Strip. Like, I haven't been there in forever, and I've been in the house, and I just need to get out of the house. I don't want to, but apparently I need to. Okay. They're also giving, because they were talking about health, they're giving me the energy that, like, yeah, it could be really beneficial for your health to get out of the cave. Okay. For somebody, I'm seeing it this way. You need to open up the windows and doors. Let the air change in that thing. The air is being, it's stale air. You need to get some fresh air in there. Okay. Over here on the other side of the table, we have joy. Joy awaits if you there's joy there for you. You're going to love taking the walk down the yellow brick road. A sacred journey marker. Card number 37 is joy. As you're taking the walk, and again, there's that path there, right? All of these cards show us a path. There's a path. And tribe, you haven't found it yet. This path is going to get you out of the cave. Now, the cave just said, a lot of you, every time I'm saying, get out of your house, this isn't about actually being in your house. It's like, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of what you know. Get out of what's normal and shift. So what they're giving is like, if you drive the same route every day, make a different turn. Anything to shift your energy at this point. Like, there's an energy shift necessary. An adjustment. We talked about it being an adjustment, right? So some of you don't relate to getting out of your house. Others of you, this is going to be, yeah, look at them. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Okay? But we have joy there. It's going to feel good. It feels good to know that you're by my side. It feels good to know that you're there for me. Okay, interesting. The Tony. Whose name is Tony? Where's Tony at? Let's see the 3 of hearts with the mystic, please and thank you. 3 of hearts with the mystic. In the connection, show me. It's going to feel good. It's almost what it's really given right now is like if you take this walk with your friends, and you get together with your friends, see, because we have the friends over here getting ready to go down the yellow brick road. And they may be new acquaintances. I'm just saying they were new acquaintances right before they took that long walk down the yellow brick road, right? But they sure became fast friends. Okay, but there's joy in that. I'm hearing there's joy in that. But as you get together with them, I see tribe like you're the most mystic one, but boy, they sure are magical too. Okay. The mystic is looking like tribe in it. The 3 of hearts is looking like the other 3 characters, the other 3 friends. It's just like only one of them could have been Dorothy. Because you're the main character now. You're the main character now. Okay? Yeah. Let me see right here. What do we have with the connection? Show me the connection. In the connection, we have the spider. Card number 15, the animal guides of Avalon. It says creative projects. This is not just any spider. That looks like a big-ass tarantula. Interesting. It does say creative projects, but it's card number 15. 15 in the tarot system, some of you know, that's devil card energy. Let's go see what the spider is talking about from the book. I'm curious. And Sagittarius. The spider. The spider reminds you that you have within you the gift to create meaningful, purposeful work. Within you is an artist waiting to be expressed. Think about this. Do you write in a journal each day? Do you draw, paint, cook, or play music? Do you realize that everything you do on a daily basis is an act of co-creation with the divine? The spider signals that it's time to be aware of your responsibility for the creations in your life. Maybe you need to rethink an issue and apply your inner artist to find a solution. If you're unhappy with anything, ask yourself, how can I create a better, more productive, and loving experience for myself and others? Whether you see yourself as an artist or not, you're always co-creating with the divine. You are the architect of your own happiness and fulfillment. So what life are you building? Don't just sit there. This is your time to create. So what I'm saying is you go out and you get with your friends and stuff like that, and boom, you get an idea. Boom, you get an idea. An idea that seems to have evaded you. You're like, I'm healed, I'm happy, I have great connections. What is this funk that I'm in, is the way I'm hearing it right now, right? What is this funk? Creative block? What is this funk that I've been in? Okay, but as soon as you get out of your house, the spider also gave me entanglement energy, right? It's like those different entanglements with other people, they cause inspiration. They inspire. They inspire so much. Okay. Let's see what we have in the need to know position with the Three of Swords and the box, please and thank you. I can see it, totally can see it being a process of coming home from a very long solo journey. I see that in the comments. I see you, tribe. Look at you being all mystic and stuff. Oh, yeah, that part. The Merlin, alchemy, justice, and balance, and he's got a dragon right there. He's with his pet dragon. Merlin. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's people out there who's like calling for some magic, calling for some mysticism, calling for some experiences, right? They're calling on you, baby. They're missing you out there. They don't even know you, but they're missing you. They're like, dang, another just humdrum regular. It's been a long time since I met somebody I have a good conversation with. Somebody's looking for a good conversation. Somebody's like, wow, it's time. It's time. Let me see the guidance we have. Perception, card number 42. Again with the path, okay. Card number 42 with the sacred journey. Check your perception. Is there this thing where you worried about how people see you, or are you constantly judging other people? Like, oh, that's a part of spiritual. They're giving me that's a part of spiritual narcolepsy, where you separate yourself so much you don't even have any interactions because you're like, oh no, they're not qualified to talk to me. I get it. A lot of times that message comes through, right? There are certain people that don't need to see you or talk to you ever again. But that doesn't cancel out every other human on the planet. Like, there's a lot of really cool people out there too. And some of those people who can't be around you for a long time, like, they do need to have a moment of time at least. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. The bottom of the deck, the water fairy. The water fairy said, if you need to know about pregnancy, you go see a pregnancy doctor or get a pregnancy test. That's not what spiritual guidance is about, honey. You're confused. You're looking to the wrong place to get the right answer. There's a right place. It's usually the drugstore or the doctor's office. So that's a message for the tribe. Like, you gotta go to the right place to get the right answer. And honey, if you're holding the answers and you've been missing from the scene, they need you to come around because there's some answers. I mean, I'm like, there's some answers. And some of you, It's the reverse that's true. When you go out there, you have these random ass conversations, and you've been sitting up here trying to work on your creative art and do your process for so long, and it's like, why can't I? Well, because, you know, you got to change your energy, switch it up, do something different, take a walk in a different park, go somewhere where you haven't been, take a long walk after dark around the park. Oh, maybe. Okay. The water fairy says feelings and emotions. And then I hear, you got me feeling emotions deeper than I've ever dreamed of. Whoa, whoa, you got me feeling emotions, baby, higher than the heavens above. Is the energy. Okay, so with the emotions at the bottom of the deck here, you've been through an extremely emotional experience. But while you've been going through all this extremely emotional experience, you've also healed yourself in some sort of way, right? That's what I'm saying with the shaman and the Ten of Hearts. This emotional experience appears to be attached to a situation that has run its full course. Something or someone you love. This situation has changed. It's card number 28. And that's High Priestess and Strength card energy. You know you could get through all this emotional process, okay? 2 + 8 = 10. That's the Wheel of Fortune energy. Why? To close old cycle, shift the energy, and change the game. I heard change the game, baby. Yes, I love. Absolutely. Yeah, but you got to go to the right source to get the right answers to the questions, right? So I'm not going to go to the doctor and ask him about healing my generational karma. But if I thought I was pregnant, I might go to the doctor or to the drugstore to get a pregnancy test. I'm just saying. You got to go to the right source. I'm not going to go to the drugstore and ask for a filet mignon. They don't sell those there. I'm not going to go to the doctor's office and ask for a filet mignon. They also don't sell those there. I'm not going to go to a steakhouse and ask for a pregnancy test. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to go to the right spot if you want to get the right answers. And tribe, something you've been trying to figure out by yourself is not giving you the answers you were looking for. So there's that. Out of the box thinking. I just see like this 3 of Swords, like you've been through a lot of stuff, and because you went through so much stuff, this box tried to keep you contained in it, and it's like you obliterated the box. You found the truth, it set you free. It hurt like a bee, but it set you free. You finally found that. Upon finding that, it releases this magical energy in you. You know, and it doesn't mean just because you're all magical and all earth fairy and all this stuff, you're a shaman and all that, doesn't mean you're unsusceptible to human emotions. You still live on earth. You're still in a human body, like you're supposed to have human emotions. It's part of the experience that we actually came here specifically for. We specifically came for this experience. I want to go into the Wild Unknown Tarot to add to our message that we're getting here. I did see us doing that, and I feel that now's the time. Now is the time. So let's see what else we're going to get from Spirit about this energy for the tribe of love and peace and happiness. Most important messages for your highest, lightest, and brightest good, for your overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, because, you know, tribe, with your awesome point of alignment, your awesome golden heart condition, like, yeah, it's great that you should have a pristine health, wealth, and happiness. Absolutely. Absolutely. Something has happened here. I want to dig more into that. Why is the tribe been feeling alone, you know, and been withdrawn and in isolation? What's that all about? Show me more about that. Oh, the 7 of Pentacles. Tribe, you had to walk away from something. Let's investigate that some more. Tribe, you had to walk away from something because it was unhealthy. The Chariot is here. Oh, you had to walk away from something. It was like the energy was building. You had to walk away from it because it presented an obstacle and a challenge, okay? And, oh, the 9 of Pentacles. And it's something you had to do alone. It's something you had to do alone. It was like it was go time. I can't keep doing this. They're gone now. Okay, I have no choice but to walk away. Let me see some more. And the Four of Pentacles, but you know, you were holding back. You were really holding back. You're trying to protect your heart. Actually, yeah. There was the Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. And that's giving Judgment energy. Because that makes 20 Pentacles. It's like, tribe, you're like, it's like you've been in this process of trying to figure out, how did you end up in this situation where a connection or an experience you had was, I heard, able to get one over on you. Yeah. Something or someone was able to get one over on you. And how? You're like, I've been the shaman for so long. You're like, I've been connected. I've been understanding. I've been psychic, intuitive for so long. How did this person manage to get one over on me? Well, it's an entanglement. It was an entanglement. It was something that needed to happen. Why did it need to happen for you, tribe? Ace of Cups, to redirect you back to that self-love energy. I love you, Mel. And yeah, you should have did the same shit. If you know what's good for you, you're going to kiss and hug and love on yourself too. I'm just saying. Yeah, all this happened to redirect you to self-love. It's like you just need some time to process this shit. Cleanse it. Get some shit out of your house. Clean out the storage or the bedroom or what have you. There was a process that had to happen. You had to walk away from zodiac sign Cancer. You had to walk away from the white horse, the Chinese zodiac sign horse. You gotta walk away from this challenge and realize, like, that's not my challenge. Oh, there it is. It wasn't your challenge. Is that what it was? You were using all your magic to try to free somebody from the cage they put themselves in. They put themselves in that cage. You try to free them from it because you know how easy it is to actually get out of that cage. At the same time as it's so easy, it's so damn easy that it's hard as hell. It's hard as hell. And so it's like, you can only give them so much, right? It's like this side of the table looks like the universe is saying to you, I freaking love you for doing that. It's like God's like, I love that you were there. You gave a chance. You did what you could. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you're like, I got to pull back my energy out of this for self-love. Like, this is actually starting to wear me down. I can't keep doing this to myself. Like, oh, it's like, I can't keep doing this to myself. Why? Because every conversation is like, woe is me. Life is fucked up. I hate this shit. And it's like, oh my God. And you realize you kept pouring your magic into the situation. And it's like, but hold on, it's not having an effect. Why would I keep throwing my energy at it? It's not having the, it's just wearing me out. It's saying it's just wearing me out. The box is looking like a black hole energy. This person is somebody who likes to take sympathy, and this is somebody who you actually care deeply for. I see you have a lot of emotions for him. Letting it go is not the easiest for you, right? Letting it go is not the easiest for you, but there's somebody here. It's like, as you've been looking at what's going on here, you're thinking to yourself, this is turning into a blockage in my life. This is turning into something that is being unresolved. It's like doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Like, that's what they say insanity is. And this is not giving you any different outcome. How many times are you going to listen to the same sob story I heard? Oh, I also see, tribe, like, you've been home. This is like a whole nother message right here. It feels like you've been home for a long time. Because you've been working. You've been working and stacking and saving. You got a little nest egg built up, and now it's time to go get what you were looking for, what you were stacking for, what you were saving for. It's like, this is like, well, you know what? I'm gonna minimize my my spending. I'm going to minimize my recreation for a while, so that way I can stack all that and save it for this thing that I really fucking love. Somebody here, you were saving for a house. Somebody was saving for a car. I see both of those things clearly. I see somebody was saving for a fucking bunker. Who are you? Why do you want a bunker? Okay, but that came through. And it's like, once I get that done, then I'll go back to regular life. I see that. I heard the final touches are being put on now. The final touches are being put on now. Somebody was saving to move where they live to another place. It was being called forward. You just felt like the place that you were in was so toxic. Tribe, have you been feeling like you're surrounded by a bunch of toxicity and people who just don't have no spiritual awareness or fake spirituality? Like their fake spirituality is a decoration. You know, spiritual people don't have to walk around with dashikis and crystals on. They don't have to. They don't have to. They could, but they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? And they're giving me images. People, it's like you figured out somebody was fake about their spirituality. Like they talk about it, they dress the part real well. They dress the part real well, but are they really? Are they really? Well, the more you get to know them, it's like they're actually quite critical. I hear they're actually quite critical. And then I hear the minute they try to turn that criticism on you, you're out of there. I do hear that as well. As soon as they try to turn that criticism onto you, because it's like you've seen it, you were like, hold on a second, what is this? Hold on a second, what is this? I thought you were an earth fairy too. I thought you were very magical too. Oh, but this conversation doesn't seem magical. What you're saying about that person over there doesn't seem quite magical. The way you're behaving today doesn't seem quite magical. This is like the opposite of it. I see like you're leaving, anywhere where you're leaving somebody, you're like, I'm going to leave you in God's hands. That's what this is saying over here. I'm going to leave you in God's hands. Like, I love you, wish you all the best, I got to go. Anywhere where you're leaving somebody. If you're leaving, it's out of self-love. I see a person who has been working in a career, transportation related, whether it's logistics or actually driving. I see that you've been working in this company for a long time, maybe 7 years, maybe much more than that, maybe 14 years for somebody, maybe 20 years for somebody. But the fact of the matter, I just see like there's this independent owned and operated. I see tribe anywhere where you've been saving with the goal in mind, saving with the purpose in mind, you know. I see independent owned and operated, like you're making it happen. You're making it happen. You know, sometimes it is good to scrimp and save so you could put together for important goals, right? That's something that I see here. Yeah. At the end of the day, though, whatever you were doing this for, like, you left something out. You decided, no, I'm not doing that. But at the end of the day, you did it because you love yourself. At the end of the day, you did it because you love yourself. You did it because you respect yourself. You did it because you're not allowing yourself to be betrayed by anybody anymore. You're not doing it. You're not tolerating that. And what's more is you will no longer betray yourself to be loyal and faithful to a path with somebody that would do nothing but hurt you. Somebody here, you're finally realizing that. You're finally realizing like all the joy and all the divine love and all the happiness that you gave to the others, you could turn into yourself and get much further on this journey. All right, let's go over here. Show me what's up on this side of the table, please, to take you. What do we have over here? Okay, well, there it is. We have the Eight of Cups, releasing and walking away. Letting go of what no longer serves your best interest. I'm no longer interested in that. Thank you very much. You can keep that. I don't want it. These glasses are broken. I'm not cutting my mouth. I'm not trying to drink from those things. They need to be thrown in the rubbish bin. What are we doing? Why do we have broken glasses? Oh, because there's this black mountain over here. It's a big challenge. It's a big challenge. There's a big challenge. Gotta let it go. Well, it's been replaced with joy, divine love, and happiness. Yeah, what? The Son of Wands. Oh, There's snakes in that there mountain. There's snakes in that there mountain. Watch out, because them snakes could be poisonous. You don't know if the snakes are poisonous, but this one looks like a rattler. It looks like it's a rattler, and it looks like it's poisonous, and it looks like it wants to bite you. So some battles are not worth fighting. Some battles are not worth fighting because they're just going to leave you toxified. And they're going to leave you with a high toxicity point, is what I'm seeing here. That's what they're saying to me. Tribe, you've figured out that, you know, there's a dirty snake. There's a dirty snake, a poisonous snake over there. And you said, I don't have to get involved in that. I don't have to touch that. I don't have to climb that mountain. Every challenge is not mine. That snake lives in that mountain because that's its home. My home is not that mountain. I have this cute little house over here. I haven't even taken care of my own cute little house because I've been over here worried about these snakes who's living in the Black Mountain. Somebody, if there's Black Mountain near your home, like, message. Okay, Black Mountain. The snake is in the mountain because that's its home. That's its natural habitat. That's where it wants to be. You know what? I'm going to let the snake be a snake. I'm going to stop trying to turn the snake into a butterfly. I'm going to stop trying to turn the snake into a horse. I'm going to stop trying to turn the snake into a fairy or a gnome. Just because those are the things that I resonate with, and I like them to all be those too, but they're not. The snake serves some sort of purpose. Maybe the snake is there to eat the fucking spider. I don't know. Oh, is that what it's there for? Its toxicity would eat your creative projects up. Let's see some more. The Daughter of Wands, yet with another snake. Okay. Oh. So here's the thing. Like this person, I'm seeing, because this wand's got all these blossoms on it, right? And somebody really, like, they feel like they're just happy-go-lucky. This person just feels like they're happy-go-lucky. They don't even see their own toxicity. They don't hear their own rattle. They think they're a garden snake. But you see them and you see, oh no, that's actually quite dangerous. Toxic, what is it? Toxic positivity. Toxic positivity is coming up, tribe. Toxic positivity, what is that all about? Well, they're saying toxic positivity will keep you stuck in a whole nother hamster's wheel. Because of the fact that, like, you're not addressing the things that come up inside of you. There's an ignoring of the Black Mountain that stands there. There's a challenge there. Toxic positivity can be very harmful because now you're ignoring your own frequency, your own vibration, your own thought process, your own emotions. Tribe is not toxically positive. Where we got ugly shit to deal with, we get like the gnome, we climb up the ladder, climb up the tree, and make the adjustment so the lights can shine again. Toxic positivity is not going to do this. Toxic positivity say, oh, everything will be fine. I don't need that light bulb working. Everything's fine. I can see just fine. I don't need that light bulb working. But what if you do? What if you do need that light bulb working? Toxic positivity could be a challenge because in toxic positivity, you just try to ignore away all the shadow aspects, all the shadow experiences. You try to act like they don't exist. And, you know, if you ignore some things, they'll go away. Absolutely, that sometimes works. Not in this case. That big-ass shadow mountain, that Black Mountain is not finna disappear because they ignore it. Boom, they're going to run right up into it and still stay living in it. Because they living in it, right? They living in it, trying to play like it's okay, and it's not okay. I heard it's not okay. Let me see some more. Judgment. If they gonna fly up out of there, they're gonna have to see where they're really at. You can't get where you're going by plugging information into the GPS if your GPS location services are off. They got their GPS location services off. They're not paying attention to their emotions. Because remember, GPS is our emotions, right? Their emotions are telling them something. They're trying to act like they don't have those feelings. They're trying to act like they don't feel the way they feel. You love them. You wish them all the joy and happiness in the world, but if they're not willing to address what's going on, what are you supposed to do? Well, apparently, free yourself from that shit and fly off. Fly off before it consumes you. I hear fly off before it consumes you. It's like, tribe, you can see that somebody is reclused, withdrawn, isolated, or maybe you've isolated yourself from them, or both, okay? But there's this toxic positivity that they're trying to resonate. And they're trying to emanate this, and you know, but the striations of darkness are still mixed all in the middle of it. So that's letting me know that this person's emotions can be quite volatile. The right experience will set this person smooth off because they've been ignoring something that's going on inside of themselves. There's somebody here who's been ignoring something that's going on inside of themselves. And at some point, it's going to bubble up to the surface and come to the light. That's what I'm seeing. It'll bubble up in the surface and come to the light. And then with that, I'm hearing, yeah, what's done in the dark always comes to the light. Somebody done something in the dark, that shit's going to come to the light. Better watch out. Somebody's toxic positivity isn't going to keep the poison down forever. Not at all. Let's go to the center over here and see about this spider, the mystic, and the 3 of hearts with these 3 little mermaids with the treasure boxes and earth. Okay. The earth is in the treasure box. The mother of swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy. Her eyes are cutting. Boy, when I tell you her eyes are cutting. You won't know she's there if you aren't really perceptive, because she sits so still and so quiet. There's something or someone here that's just very observant. I heard calculating, very discerning. Thank you. Discerning is a better word. Let's see some more. The 2 of swords from a distance. Oh, there's a change that has to happen. We have a solar eclipse, a full solar eclipse happening here. In separation. This mother of swords is looking like tribe is saying, look, I can see what's coming over there. I can see what's coming over there. And I'll tell you what, they got themselves stuck in the middle of these 2 blades. Either way they turn, the change has to happen. Because with the eclipse energy, a change is definitely in the air. So is that why you're by yourself? Because somebody is going through something, and it's like this is talking about you're being protected from it. You might love to have a reunion. You may love to be around them. You may love to see them again. But at the same time, while there's this separation point happening, I mean, you're getting all this inspiration. Like this situation is providing muse energy for you, where you're able to get ideas. It's making you want to write. It's making you want to sing. It's making you want to talk. It's making you want to paint. It's making you want to cook. It's making you want to draw. What are you doing? You're doing something. But it's happening while you're in separation from somebody. This is not exactly the easiest thing for you, but you have to take care of you. There's a situation here that is bubbling to the surface. Let's see some more. Oh, fuck. The 9 of Swords. This card is extremely graphic. And it's looking like that whole Black Mountain energy there that they keep trying to ignore it away. They keep trying to ignore it away. And it's not going nowhere. It's still inside of them. It's not going to go out until they let it out. And most of these emotional things come out the same way they went in. So if it felt like shit going in, it's going to feel like shit coming out. But it's going to go out the same way. It's not like your food system. You take it in the mouth, it comes out your ass. No. This doesn't work that way. I mean, I guess you could set your energy up to make it help with that. Honestly, you truly could. Mentalism is a beast, baby. It trumps everything. But somebody who's doing this is not in a headspace to take that type of command over their cells. Yeah, so sidebar message for the tribe. Like, if you want to, you know, when you take your morning constitutional dump, you can, you know, decide and declare over it. Yeah, I release all the old identity, all the old patterns, all the old consciousness, all the old subconscious programming. That's what the fuck is going on here too with this toxic positivity. There's something in their subconscious programming there as well that is causing them to, like, they don't want to address something, and the non-addressing of that issue is now set in their subconscious programming. And the fact of the matter that it's still existent as well, like, it's gonna keep coming up. You can't act like it's not there. It's got to be addressed. And one of the ways to address subconscious program is through repetition. And if they're not addressing it, so that lets me know that this person will have to address this several times to change your subconscious programming to effectively change your experience. Because, like, they say something like 85% of your waking life is actually happening by your subconscious programming. That the conscious mind, although it gets all the credit for all the shit that you do, like, literally, the subconscious programming is so important. Tribe, another message I'm getting on the side here is, like, you have effectively, repeatedly hit something, and you finally freed your subconscious programming to fly more towards joy, divine love, and doing the things that make you happy. So that's fantastic. This person has the ability to do that too. In order to do that, they're going to have to stop running from what they keep running right into. They're going to have to stare it down, face it, confront it, deal with it, cope with it, heal from it. They can't run from it anymore. That's all it's going to take. It's not as hard as it sounds, but boy, people's ego just don't want to go, man. When you get ready to make that kind of a life change, like, the old identity is like, ooh, it's a die hard like Bruce Willis. I'm just saying. What do we have here? Yeah, because they're a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of worry, a lot of stress, a lot of fucking problems, but they're not talking about it. They're keeping it quiet because we're not going to address the big black mountain that's in front of us. We're going to pretend like we don't live here and we've got a happy home. That's what we're going to do. Let's see what else we have over here. Oh, the 10 of Wands, and that is a dead end. Oh, Lord of mercy. That's a dead end. Tribe, anywhere where you decided you had to put some boundaries up because of somebody in their toxic positivity. You know what toxic positivity looks like when it's around you and somebody's presenting it to you. It's like, man, you just went through some fucked up shit, a horrible experience. You're coping with your feelings, and somebody here is just like, oh, you're going to feel better. There's like a complete dismissal of what's really going on with you. Like, trying to devalidate where you stand. Like, you just went through some torment. You just went through a whole tormenting experience, tribe. And somebody here is like, oh, you know, you just got to find reasons to be grateful. Well, yeah, but, like, right now I'm still in the accepting how I feel and what I've been through phase. I'm processing where I'm at. I'm not ready to look at where I'm going yet. And that's actually okay too. So, you know, toxic positivity will try to negate your experience, devalidate how you feel. And the thing is, they do it to themselves as well. If they're toxically positive with you, trust and believe they're toxically positive with themselves. And it's crazy to put those two words together. Like, toxic and positivity don't usually combine like that, right? And I don't know if we've ever done a reading that discussed this subject on the channel before. I know that there's been many times on the channel where we've channeled it through, and it's come through very necessary to remind the tribe, like, we're not saying that everything's always going to be peaches and cream. We're not saying you always have to be happy. We're saying that, you know, if you get down in the dumps, like, you got to respect where you're at, but you don't have to live there either. Okay, so those are still facts. We still feel that way. We don't have to live there forever. We don't have to, you know, homestead there or nothing like that. But, boy, shit does happen. We still live on Earth. No matter how freaking awesome we are, like, there's still challenges and difficulties. And so there's times where, yeah, you might want to pull away and to reconnect to self, to deal with yourself. Is this that people think that you're happy because you just ain't told them what's going on? I see that happening here as well. Is that what's going on, tribe? Is that what you're experiencing? I mean, there's different ones of you. I feel like everything that's coming out is hitting the nail on the head for somebody. But it's like, now what they're showing me is there's an experience where somebody in the tribe, like you've actually been going through a very difficult time. And you're keeping your vibes up as best as you can. And one of the things you're not doing is telling everybody about what the fuck you're dealing with. You're keeping it to yourself. Because you're like, what's the good of bringing this to the conversation with them? You know, I've been that person so many times. I've done that so much. I can't fault you for it. But I can also say that with the recent death in my family, I definitely played the game a little bit different this time. I was actually quite transparent about how I feel. I was extremely transparent about how I felt. And when people asked how you doing, I was like, well, I'm living, but it's actually been pretty fucked up lately. I've been feeling real shitty today. I said a lot of different things. And you know what I found was people were actually willing to listen, you know, and they sympathized. And I didn't ruin their day. On top of it, what do you know? I saw that I could see visibly that I hadn't ruined their day. I do see, tribe, some boundaries coming up, though. Some of you are limiting communication with other people because, look, you ain't trying to bring a dark mountain in front and plop it down like, look, this is what the fuck I'm dealing with. Okay, I can respect that. I get it. If that's you, I would say make sure that you stay in tune with your guides, with your spirit team at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to your angels, ancestors, and guides. Sometimes some stuff is so heavy that, no, you don't want to talk to another person, right? You don't want to talk to another person about it. Because it feels like, yeah, no, that's not going to get anywhere. Some of you, you got a person around you who is, you know, just so avoidant of the human experience on the unpleasant side of the spectrum that they can't even accept what you're saying to them. They're ignoring where you're at. Like, they know you're going through this, that, or the other, and they just are not behaving accordingly. I'm hearing that. I don't see the tribe as anybody who's looking for some fucking sympathy, though. I gotta throw that out there. Because there's the thing here. It would be different if you were looking for sympathy from this person. But I see you got your Ace of Cups. You're like, I got me. Don't worry about it. You go ahead and go be happy and go celebrate. You got a lot of shit to be happy about. You can ignore the fuck out of your shit if you want to. That's not my problem. I'm over here dealing with my own shit right now. So I'm just going to focus on what I need. And right now, your tribe is like, you know, actually what I needed was I needed to be by myself for a while. But I feel like maybe it's time to get out of the house finally. Maybe it's finally time to get out of the house. Maybe I still don't want to go see this person, but I still need to get out of the house. You know, I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to follow the yellow brick road. I'm going to meet some new people. I'll meet some new people and see what that's all about. Maybe I just need to talk to some strangers. Sometimes it feels good to just connect with a stranger you ain't never met before. You'd be surprised the amazing conversations that could be had with a random stranger. If you've ever had a great conversation with a random stranger, give me a thumbs up in the comment section, because I can see where, you know, I'm not the only one. A lot of us have had great conversations with random strangers, people you've never met before, people you'll probably never meet again. It's like, what you need to know with the Merlin, the box, and Three of Swords is giving a little bit different conversation. Same conversation, said a little bit differently. Anywhere, tribe, where you've been dealing with the heartbreak, you've been dealing with the disappointment, you've been dealing with the truth that hurts like a bitch, but it sets you free. Yeah, like, okay, withdrawing for a while, you know, because you do have your own magic. You do have your own healing ability. You have the ability to alchemize. So if you're taking a moment to sit with your pain, to sit with your feelings, and you're saying to yourself, I'm not going to go bug them. They have their own life. They can't even fucking handle what the fuck I'm dealing with right now. Like, they wouldn't even know what to say. What are they going to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even want to hear that shit. Like, why are you sorry? You didn't do it. Oh, okay. But the thing of it is, like, sometimes you got to just sit with your own shit and alchemize the fuck out of it. Face it. You know, what did you learn from it? How can you grow from it? And you can't even get there until you've accepted it, right? Sometimes you just got to sit there, yell it out, cuss it out, cry it out, whatever the fuck you got to do. Somebody likes to eat it out, run it out, okay? Hey, I mean, whatever works for you, right? And you got to do that on your own. Nobody really is going to be able, with the kind of hurt I'm seeing that somebody in the tribe, you're dealing with some big hurt, right? This is big, big hurt. It's something, it has to do with somebody you really fucking love. And now they feel so goddamn distant, right? And it's just like, fuck. Bro, I can't even talk to nobody about this. Nobody else will understand this the way I feel it. And I don't want to talk about it anyways. The only one I want to talk about this too is I'm going to talk to my higher self. I'm going to talk to my angels. I'm going to talk to my guides. I'm going to talk to my spirit. I'm going to talk to my ancestors. Because this is really hurtful. I respect that. When you're done, we'll all be here. We'll be here when you get back. You know, maybe you'll be ready to talk about it later. You got to honor how you feel. Otherwise, you're going to be like this person that refuses to look at the fact that, bro, you're living in a black mountain. You can't ignore it away. And when those feelings are kept inside, like there's so many accounts out there that validate and prove that it just causes dis-ease and dysfunction. If you ignore these feelings, if you ignore these emotions, they don't all just disappear. Sorry, but they don't. I wish they all did, but they do not just all disappear. So let's see what we have. It's okay for you to get mad. Okay, the Two of Pentacles, and there's the butterfly. And didn't I say you got to stop trying to turn that snake into a butterfly? For somebody here, it's like you realize I can't change them. I just got to let them be how they are. They don't get it. They don't get it. Okay, you going through some major changes. We did say that too with the Five of Pentacles. Like your physical world is changing. What that looks like changes. What your physical world is looking like is changing right now. I see that. But the Sun. You know that you're going to be happy again. I heard you're going through some changes right now, but you'll smile again. You'll smile again. You know you'll be happy again. Maybe you're not happy right now. You know, I respect that. Awareness of how you feel. Because remember, GPS is there telling you, hey, you feel like shit. That's because you're not in alignment. But if you want to get in alignment, you got to give yourself an alignment. When you take your car to get in alignment, they measure how far off your tires are from being straight. Then the adjustment can be made to the appropriate degree so you can get in alignment. That's a process. It takes time to get in alignment. Honey, if you're out of whack and you're out of alignment, go ahead, sit with yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with sitting with yourself so you can take a measurement of where you're at, make the appropriate adjustments, and then come back out and roll off when you're ready. That energy is here. I like the way they showed me that. I'm glad I know something about a car so I can be able to give you that illustration. Like, that's great. Let me see what else. Again, okay, so transformation. For somebody, this Leo energy, because the Sun is here now again. Leo energy with that Sun. What else do we have here? The Two of Cups. Because I love you. I'll feel better, but right now, like I'm going through changes in my love life, okay? I love somebody. And the Daughter of Swords. The Daughter of Swords. It's questioning. It's questioning. I'm hearing, how could you? How could you do this? How could you leave me this way? How could you leave me this way? How could you leave me this way? When all I can do is watch you leave. Phil Collins, I think it is. How can you just leave me? How can you just leave me? Lord, how can you just walk away from me? Against all odds. How can you just walk away from me? Just let you leave. How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. When I stand here taking every breath with you, ooh, you're the only one who really knew me at all. How can you just walk away from me when all I can do is watch you leave? Because we shared the laughter and the pain, and we've even shared the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now. Oh, there's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to remind me. Just the memory of your face. Okay. So is that the energy? That is the energy. I don't have to ask, is that the energy? That is the energy. The energy is, how can you just leave me like that? That's crazy. That's crazy. How you going to just leave me like that when I love you so much? This person is going through something for real. They think they know where their happiness is, and they're focused on that, but what they're not looking at is this looks like somebody's having a midlife crisis. I ain't even gonna lie. This looks like somebody's having a midlife crisis. Lord of mercy. Everything is perception. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. Stop being such a hard judge on yourself. I'm hearing, stop being such a hard judge on yourself. What do we have? The Mother of Pentacles. You got to take care of you. And if you got a baby, you got to take care of your baby too. All your babies. How many babies do you have? Okay. What else? The Empress. Oh, because you the wife, you the mama, you the divine feminine. You got to take care of yourself, honey. Honoring your value and your worth. When somebody don't know what to do with you, when they fumble the ball, if they're going through a midlife crisis, they thinking their happiness is somewhere else and life is taking them away and they got to go be with their friends, go find them a younger lover or some shit like that. None of that says nothing about you. It says everything about them. Just so you know. It says everything about them. It says nothing about you. Yeah. You and if your children are grown, you know, maybe you just need to take care of yourself right now. But if you got little children, yeah, you take care of your children. This star card is coming out here, honey. I heard, just keep taking care of yourself. In due time, you're going to get back everything that is rightfully yours, is meant to be with you, is going to be restored. And they're giving me the energy of the finances. Like somebody here, whoever left your life, like it could have did a real number on your finances, okay? But you're going to restore all that. Your heart will also heal, right? The star over here on this card is talking to the star over here in this card, where it's like, as you make the adjustments today in your home, in your physical vessel, in your physical life, it ends up leading and turning into the star. Your destiny is rainbow star, baby. Your destiny, your faith is proven to be well-grounded and well-founded. I heard well-grounded and well-founded because, like I said, somebody here, you ain't doing nothing but crying to God about your pains because nobody else is going to get it. You feel like nobody else needs to fucking know. It's none of their business. I heard everybody got problems of their own. They don't need to know. They don't need to know what I'm going through. Oh, okay. I hear you. The Four of Cups about this dirty rat-ass bastard. You rat ass cup. Get your rat ass off of the glasses. That's why them motherfuckers is broke. That's why we threw that shit away. Because you got your stank rat ass on it. What the hell? Ain't nobody trying to drink off no rat ass cup. Yeah. Oh Lord. Did they go out there and play around with somebody and catch something that they try to bring home and your body was like, nope. Stay far the fuck away from me. I don't know where you've been. Stay far the fuck away from me. I don't even know where you've been, you dirty rat ass. Good on you. I heard good on you. What an act of self-love. What an act of self-love. Show me what is this Five of Pentacles here for the tribe. The Two of Wands. Oh, yeah, because you had to make a decision, baby. But look, these two roads, they cross for a moment, but they ain't going to go together forever. It's about time for these two roads to separate and go their own direction. That's what that's looking like. Why is the cave in reverse here for the tribe? Because the father, because you pissed the fuck off. You said, see, I don't need to go talk to nobody. I'm going to cuss somebody out, and it ain't even their fault. I can't even tell this story without losing my cool. Just need to go be fucking pissed off for a while. I'm going to go off by myself. I'm going to scream. I'm going to yell. I'm going to cry. I might break some shit. I might actually break some shit. I'm pissed the fuck off. Stay far the fuck away from me right now because I might hurt somebody the way I fucking feel. Okay, that's valid, baby. I've been there too. Life, will give you experiences, and baby, angry is exactly how you're meant to feel about it. It's okay to be angry. See, here's the thing. People seem to understand in a weird way. It's like, there's something wrong with being angry. There's something wrong with feeling these low vibrational. I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm just saying, like, that's not the prime place to be. But if you weren't meant to feel them, you wouldn't have the capacity to feel them. It's part of the human experience to feel the full range of human emotion. I'm just saying, don't build your house in that shit, right? It will not benefit you to build your house there. Get in it, feel it, figure it out, make the adjustments. And when you're done yelling, screaming, crying, fighting, whatever the fuck, breaking shit, then come back to the world as who you are. You get it out of your system, and then now you can come back. It's healthier than acting like the shit didn't happen. It's healthier than pretending like you don't feel the way you feel. We all have different emotions. If you can avoid breaking shit, that might be a good idea. You could possibly hurt yourself breaking shit. All I'm saying is try to do it in a healthier fucking way. Like, you ain't got to go around picking fights with motherfuckers at bars when you feel this way. No, that's just exactly what Tribe is not doing. They're saying, I'm going to go be by my fucking self for a while. And when I'm done, I'll come back out of my cave. There's some anger that needs to be dealt with here. We got to let go of this idea that that it's wrong to have emotion. It's not that it's wrong to have emotion. It's that some emotions really are just not beneficial to live in, right? It's like sprinting. You have a moment there. You don't live there. You might have a moment there, but you don't live there. What is the Three of Swords over here? Show me the Three of Swords for Tribe. For Tribe, the Three of Swords is the Mother of Wands. Oh, that looked like a whole mistress in this shit. That looked like I need to protect. Did somebody find out the mistress was pregnant? Lord of mercy. This looks like I got to protect my kids. That's what it looks like. Don't fuck with Mama Bear. Is somebody fucking with your kids, babe? Who, Lord of mercy, the devil show been trying to get me through my kids. What's on the other side of the table with this Three of Swords? Show me the other side. The Hierophant. Oh, it's a life lesson, Lord of mercy. You have to protect your children. There's somebody you was married to. Somebody here, you were married to somebody. There's a Taurus over there. God is watching us from a distance. God said, look, as you address this fucking black mountain in front of you, you find your inspiration to move on. And yeah, you might spit venom for a minute, but when you spit venom, baby, that's eventually going to lead to your freedom, your release, your liberation. Because, it's okay for you to have ideas about what this shit means and speak your truth. There's nothing wrong with you speaking your truth. It's like once you get done getting pissed off, baby, you see your joy returning. God's still gonna fucking love you. God's still gonna fucking love you. And then guess what? You'll be on the road to your happiness again. Anywhere where you've been holding on to something, Tribe, and it's something that's pissed you off and you ain't spoke it out because you're like, I don't need to tell nobody about what the fuck I'm going through. I hear you. I respect your privacy. And that's why they ain't give me too many fucking details. But the fact of the matter is, like, at some point you have to address those feelings before that shit comes out the wrong way, in the wrong face. And you could end up losing a lot behind that. Or you can just do a controlled explosion. A controlled explosion. It's time for a controlled explosion. That way the fallout is controlled and people have been evacuated. We need to evacuate the area. Tribe is about to have a controlled explosion. Please evacuate the area. No, y'all cannot come over here. Stay far the fuck away from me. I need 5 days by myself. Can you take the kids for 5 days? I just need 5 days to myself. Yeah, baby, I'll take the kids for you for 5 days. Can you just take him to school this week for me? Because I just need 5 days to myself. Somebody say, I'm taking off for 5 days. I'll be back. I see somebody gonna go get a cabin in the woods. And you gonna go over there and you're gonna cry and you're gonna yell and you're just gonna be very isolated where ain't nobody calling the cops. Ain't nobody worrying about you. Ain't nobody on your phone. A controlled explosion rather than a spontaneous combustion. A controlled explosion or a spontaneous combustion. Which sounds better? Because it's like if you don't do one, it could totally end up being the other, I heard. And it's why? Because, tribe, you've been through something real. You got real feelings, real emotions to process, and pretending like you don't feel them isn't going to help. Show me what this Three of Cups is. Show me what the Tarot, what this Three of Cups is. It's the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, okay? It's the Father of Cups, I fucking love you. And it's the High Priestess, but there's secrets that you know, Five of Pentacles, and they're gone. Bye. Okay. There's that. What's this spider? Show me more about this spider. The spider is Temperance, Sagittarius energy, okay? Alchemy. Let me see some more. And the Five of Wands. The spider is how you, the creative project is how you alchemize this fight. Somebody's going to take five days in their art studio, and I just see a paint mess every fucking where. And when you're done, babe, you come out with a masterpiece. Because all those emotions, I see you channeling them right into your artwork. Send me a picture. I'll post it for the tribe to see when you're done. That's awesome. What a great way to do it. Okay. Let me see. What else? The Ten of Cups, and happiness returns. Okay, with other people. Oh, but the devil. God dang. Okay, well, that's because that's where these fucking problems are coming from. This Capricorn, this devil. The fucking devil's trying to get to you through your loved ones. The devil's trying to get to you through your kids. And you're thinking about them. I fucking love them, but damn, I know that it sucks being away from me. Is it necessary now to put some tough love in place where you never wanted to? Is it? Looks like it could totally be. Let me see more about this box. I'm curious about this box. Let me see what Spirit shows us about the box. Oh, there's the Eight of Pentacles. There's the Eight of Pentacles there. What else do we have? Oh, the Ace of Swords. Yes, this is a karmic cycle. Yes, this has happened before. No, this is not the first fucking time. This is not your first rodeo, tribe. You know how to ride this shit. Okay. And the Moon. Okay. The shit has been hidden. You didn't realize it was a karmic cycle, but now you do. Four of Wands. Now what you gonna do with it? Time to get busy. Okay. Secrets about somebody. You found out this person was already married. You found out a secret about marriage. Somebody was married. They were hiding a marriage from you. Well, that sucks. Okay. But it is what it is. What you gonna do? Well, let's see. You're gonna be Merlin the Magician. Show me the Merlin the Magician energy, the Tower. And there it is. Now, this is the moment you find out whatever the fuck it was. This was the moment you have that blow up. And you find out what you thought it was not what the fuck it really was. And god damn, that shit hurts. Okay. A controlled burn. I heard a controlled burn. Let me see. That's the epiphany. That's the awareness coming in. That's the shock and awe. There's a fall. There's a fall from grace as a result of the Tower. There is some truth that you can't fucking deny, and it changes every fucking thing. The landscape is going to look real different after this. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. And we're going to shut that shit down. We shut the shit down. This changes everything. And the Lovers, because of choices that have been made. And what else? The Ace of Wands. I guess I'm free from all that. Now, this is tribe walking. You know how in the movies, there's a big-ass explosion? Why they showing me that movie? Oh, fuck. What is it? It's not Stella. Is this how Stella got her groove back? When she ended up setting the dude shit on fire and the car exploded and everything. She just walking away looking sexy as hell by herself. This is what this looks like. This looks like every action movie that I've ever seen where the hero is walking away from a big-ass explosion going off behind them. And tribe, that's what it looks like, your freaking liberation. This shit is coming in to set you free. So some of you, this is happening very physically in any of the ways that I talked about. And something that the Spirit didn't even put your business out there like that. Others of you, this is definitely about a situation where, baby, you have been by yourself. And there's been, I'm hearing this now. And the first time this is coming out during this session. There's been a lot of structures that have been in place to try to keep you in the dark and hide you. But no, you're about to be out in the open. Anything or any organization, any fucking deceptive works going on behind the scenes, motherfucking cabals, motherfucking three-letter agencies, motherfucking secret societies, motherfucking pedo rings, whatever the fuck they are that has tried to block you and your success and what the fuck you came to do on purpose in your purpose. All that shit's false. Every fucking shit falls, and it's all open paths from here. That's what the spirit is showing me now. All open paths from here. And that, best believe, that is a cosmic, macrocosmic message for the tribe. Agape, the tribe, look, tribe. God sees you with joy. You travel this path with joy no matter all the shit you done been through. That's what God loves about you. That's what the universe loves about you. That's exactly part of the formula they were looking to throw in this thing. And that's why these paths are open, baby. You're going to be able to walk and do and be. All those blockages were in place, but they are being obliterated. Blockages obliterated. Yeah, blockages are being obliterated. I love that. That's awesome. Again, going back to the message we've been getting all this time. Anywhere where you got these tough emotions going on inside of you, please find a way to address them healthily. Okay? Healthy addressing of those emotions. You know, if you figured out a way to healthily address those emotions, maybe you might want to share it with the tribe. Share your suggestion. Somebody else might need a suggestion. Then they can look in the comments of this video and find an idea that might help them too, right? It could help them too. Let's see why the judge is there. Oh, I heard because the criminal judge has been fired. Just so you know, the criminal judge has been fired. Let me see this judge in reverse. Son of Cups, spirit guided. What? The Hermit, for you to walk this journey alone. It was meant for you to walk this journey alone before you could meet up with these friends and be in isolation for this period of time. A lot of powerful work was done there. Yeah. Three of Wands, better days are coming, okay? Better days are coming. You're making it through this threshold. And the Four of Swords is going to be so much easier. There's going to be peace. Tribe, it really looks like once you can accept any difficult emotions from a trying experience you've been through, you give it a controlled explosion versus a spontaneous combustion, things are going to be looking up for you once you deal with that. Let's get some more. That's Seven of Wands. Honey, you're just trying to persevere. You're just trying to keep your light lit. Right now, you're persevering. You are persevering. You're not trying to. You're successfully persevering, doing all you can to keep your light lit, not give up hope, not give up your faith. Your faith is strong. It's still burning. Okay, about Seven of Cups, because there's been a lot of fucking illusions. You're so confused. You're like, how the fuck did we get here? How the hell did this happen? This shit don't make no fucking sense. And it's almost like, oh, fuck, 7 cups of water, babe. And you over here trying to keep your faith burning, trying to keep your hope up, trying to keep your light on, and they just steadily throwing cups of water, trying to throw that shit and turn it off. Is that what it's felt like lately? I get it, baby. Trust me. It's not just you. It's not just you, honey. Sometimes it does feel like that. Like, damn, I'm doing everything to keep the light on in here, and y'all just keep trying to put it out. Y'all just want me to give up, don't you? Y'all just want me to fucking quit, don't you? Well, guess what? I'm still burning, bitch. Yes. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. You said, fuck this. You know what? I'll even move my controlled burn somewhere else. You said, oh, you thought that was all I had. I got 8 other wands over here. I'm finna move them, and God's gonna give me the spark I need to light this shit up in a whole new place. You can't find me no more. You can't find me no more. 8 of Wands. Oh, this is saying, look, you're a lover, and God is adding fuel to whatever you're doing. It's like they keep trying to douse out your flame, but they can't, because it's like non-physical. It's like the fucking burning bush in the Bible story. It's not a flame that a man can put out. They could try to use your family, your lovers, your ex-lovers, your friends, your whatever the fuck. But nothing is put out your flame, tribe. How you still burning? How you still got hope, optimism, and fucking faith? Even though you done been through hell and back, some shit has really pissed you off. You've had to yell and cuss about it. You might have broke some shit about it. But your faith is still intact. Your faith is still intact. You don't give up. You're not just going to lay down. I hear somebody saying, lay down or get put down. And it's like, fuck you, bitch. I'm going to jump all over your ass right quick, and then I'm going to go back to burning my flame. Okay. All right, because we don't run. We don't run. When the devil come a chasing, bring in the problem, we don't run. We don't run. No, we don't. We stand there, and we say, what you think you're doing? I got my 10 of cups in front of you, and there's plenty more to come, and you just stand there, and you're like, I got you. I got you. You know, you can't get away with that shit around here. Yeah. And behind you, the 6 of Swords is there. Baby, you had to let go of a lot of stuff in your past that was just, man, this is like getting over shit when people don't even ask for forgiveness or acknowledge they did something wrong. Like, this is getting over shit when there ain't even been justice yet. You know what I'm saying? You're like, fuck it. I don't even want to give energy to it. Fuck it. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna go light my flame. How's that? I see that I need to keep my flame burning right now. So I'm just gonna go pay attention to 10 until my flame. Let me see above you what we have. Yep, the 9 of Wands. Well, that fucking path is blocked. It's like they be trying to work to block your intuition. I can't help but tell you what I hear. Somebody try to work to block your intuition, but the fact of the matter is all that did was make it stronger. All that did was make it stronger. It's like the resistance in the gym with the weights that you use, or those big giant rubber bands, or whatever the fuck you're using, machines and shit. You know, it's been a long time. It's been a lot of shit you done been through. You done been through paths, and most people be like, oh, hell no, I'm not going over there. That shit looks scary. What the fuck do I want to go up this creepy-ass stairway where you can't see where it leads to? Fuck that shit. And then, yeah, but tribe, you had to go through shit that a lot of people ain't never gonna see. And, you know, it taught you a lot. It taught you a lot. It taught you how to make sure that motherfuckers can't throw their ugly ass cup of water. I heard they dirt water and turn your flame off. That's for sure. And Spirit said, I love that this just came out in the they let me resume the live. We don't even need to do a part 2. Are you there, tribe? Are you still with me? Hold on. Let me put this thing back in the holder and plug it up. We're going to plug her up. That went even better than it could have. I thought we were going to have to do a part 2. Put something in the comments. Let me know that we're active like it looks like we are. Like this is all the way live. Like it looked like it is, baby. It looked like we're all the way live. Yay, yay, yay. This makes me so happy. This makes me so happy. The last note I have written here is blockages obliterated. I heard that's evidence. Because I'll tell you what, my first thought when I look up and I see the screen went black, I said, oh no, they trying to focus us again? We're going to have to do all the part. No. I look at the phone, I said, motherfucker, phone probably dead. Anyways, it's plugged up now, so I apologize. That was user error. That was my own fault. Oh, it's your own fault. It's your own fault this shit got turned off? Yes, it was. Okay, cool. I mean, it was your own fault that shit got turned off. Anywhere where you allowed somebody to douse your flame out, well, you know, God gave you all the reasons to turn it back up, baby. You're burning bright. Now, what was I about to say? Well, what I love coming up in the up and coming energy, what is unfolding for the tribe is the Fool. This is the part where remember I said this looks like tribe, you walking away and there's a fucking explosion behind you, and that's what it looks like. It's a Fool. It's a little baby chick. It's like, yay, we get to start all over again. Or you're free from the bullshit. Like, yeah, you blew that shit up. Whatever you went through, you had to go through it, honey. You had to go through it. It was a necessary part of the phase you had to go through, but you gonna be free. You get to start brand new. You can take a leap of faith. You're gonna learn how to fly now, baby. Yeah, it's like this was all to hatch you into a new experience. And they're showing me the flame, and they're showing me how flames are required to open up the seeds in the wilderness, in the forest. Like the forest fires actually help new trees start growing, right? And that's what they're showing me. And the fact that we have the full card here with this little baby chickling over here. Yay. A new beginning. And talk about perfect timing. Like the phone died. Now we're plugged up to the source of energy. Yay. The phone dying was a perfect timed experience. It's like, let's just leave these three and take all this and do like that. And just do like that. Because yay, you're here now. You're here now. And where you going to? Joy and agape and the yellow brick road. Absolutely. That's where you're at now. I love it. Okay, let me see this. Let's see this. Hug this strength, you and your power. Can't nobody deny it. Yeah. You're the main character now. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, you got powers. Superpowers. Do you even know how to wield them? All God's children are special, but not like you. No, not like you. Yeah, that's what this looks like. This whole experience was so you can learn how to wield your superpowers. You hear what I'm saying? You had to learn how to wield your superpowers. When life throws you this, when life throws you that punch, when life hits you with this kick and that jab and that stab and this, whatever the fuck life threw you, this was your period of time. All this shit over here, this shit storm that we done moved out the way because you showed up with the fool, was here so you could be trained in the use of your superpowers. Because, yeah, you got superpower, baby. Like Daniel Caesar's song, Superpowers. Go check it out. Yeah. Yeah. And lift your head to the sky. High. High. Absolutely. Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. Okay. You've been through, oh, it's crazy to say this, but you're the greatest, yes. I can't explain it. You know the truth. They can't deny you. No, they can't deny you. It's true. Yes. Father of Pentacles. You're so emotionally stable now. This shit really can't fuck with you so much. When you deal with you know how to deal with emotions so fucking much now. That it's not that you don't feel them. But remember, to everybody else, like, you look fine. You can't tell you don't look like what you've been through. We said that earlier, right? You going through hell over here. You're going through hell over here. Some fucked up shit is happening. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows but Jesus. Because that's who you talking to. You talking to brother Jesus up there. You like, bro, you'll never believe the fuck shit I'm dealing with, bro. Just sit, have a seat right here, bro. I need to talk. Jesus. Come on, bro. Have a seat. I need to talk to you. Because I ain't got another motherfucker I can talk to about this. Jesus, they can't handle this. They can't handle this, bro. I need you. Come and have a seat and let's talk. Your physical world, it's like it gave you all the reasons to find your power, learn how to use your power. All these fuck experiences you had, all the pain, all the struggle, all the difficulty helped you tap into your superpowers. Yeah. And you're the greatest. And they can't deny it. It's true. Okay. What else, Lord of mercy? Oh, and 3 little birds sat on my window. And they told me I don't need to worry. Yes. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Okay. Maybe sometimes we feel alright and it's just fine. Okay, so the thing of it is, look, maybe sometimes you don't feel alright and it's just fine. At the end of the day, though, you know that then this too shall pass. Okay? Yeah, this too shall pass. Mentally, like, you might have your moment, but you coming back to who you are. You sure are. The sun is rising. The weather is clear. I don't know. That's what I heard. Why I don't know. I don't know because I'm not supposed to know right now. You did you find that really funny? Did you find that really funny? Because I get like you laughed. And it's like, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. Yeah, that's what that looks like right there, too. And you know that. You're like, some shit is happening. I'll just go be by myself. This is some real fuck shit. I got some feelings, but I'm real stable. You're singing, don't worry about a thing. Yeah. Because every little thing is going to be all right. Rise up this morning, smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds pushed by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my lesson to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. Is the energy. Like, it's beautiful. You now know life is gonna do what the fuck life do. But it ain't gonna help me if I sit up here and stress myself out and worry myself. When I have real emotions, I might pull away, I might yell, I might cuss, I might cry, I might break some shit. But you know what? I'll be back as soon as I get over. As a matter of fact, it might only take you 4 minutes now to process those moments, I'm just saying. Or 4 hours or 4 days, when it used to take you 5 days, 5 years, or 5 months. So I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. What else do we have for the tribe? The Magician. And there you are, all in your power, making shit happen. Yeah. I can do magic, baby. I'll perform a trick for you. Okay. Yeah, you all in a whole nother vibe now. Like, everything you've been through has given you abilities, like qualities, like practice. Baby, you have practiced your magic. When life does what the fuck it's gonna do on this planet, you became masterful in navigating it. Like, you can have the fucking bullshit, fuck shit happen that we saw in the cards, right? And you can make it worse if you want by pissing, screaming, and like making a home there. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about, don't make a home there. Like, you might need to stay there for a minute, but come back, baby. Come back. Try. We're going to be waiting on. Come back, babe. Yeah. You learned that, hey, I don't need to make this any worse for myself than what it already is. Sometimes shit is just not going to be pleasant. But, you know, I could do a controlled burn. I could do a controlled explosion. I don't got to blow my whole fucking life up. I don't have to blow up my whole life about this shit. Yeah. Amazing the way this works. Let's see what else we have. The Father of Swords. People are paying attention to you. Some of you, this is about a situation where people have been talking some shit. They've been gossiping. They got opinions. People that thought they were sitting up there, they were just waiting for you to fucking end it. They were waiting for you to fall apart. They were waiting for you to lose everything. They was waiting for you to go broke. They was waiting for you to unalive yourself. They was waiting for you some fuck shit, motherfucker. Fuck you. Keep waiting, bitch. I'm not done. I heard. I said, keep waiting, bitch. I'm not done. So over here, this is all, a lot of this has to do with the ex you had out there and the experience you had with them. Great. This, at the end of the day, this experience was a teacher. They taught you how to deal with your emotions intellectually instead of being emotionally responsive to every fucking thing that happens, which was not working in your best interest. It's not that you're not emotionally available. It's that you're not using the emotions as your main go-to knee-jerk response anymore. That's the way I'm seeing that. Yeah. Because I see that at some point in time, like, it was literally that. Yeah. Some of you are really going to resonate with what I just saw, like, because I did tell you somebody, they try to block your path. They try to stop you. Essentially, they try to stop you from going. And some of you are going to really resonate, like, you're finally free of the curses and the fucking spell works and all the bullshit. Yay, good on you. I'm proud of you. That means you closed the window of control. Look at you, being all fucking magical and shit. Healing yourself in a natural way as a shaman. You don't need no fucking evil entities. Get thee behind me, saying get the fuck behind, because bitch, you sure ain't in front of me. That's for sure. I be talking big shit. Not little shit, big shit. Let's see some more for you, tribe. What else we got? The death card. Anywhere where people thought they could emotionally manipulate you and control you and get under your skin and piss you off, get in your head and make a home there, live there rent free. Bye, bitch. That don't work no more. That's dead. Oh, Lord of mercy. Anybody that did try to cast any kind of castings, conjurings, or, you know, that barrio brujeria, or whatever the fuck they thought they were doing. This card just gave me a message. It came out in a whole nother reading a while back, and it just said, yeah, all that poison they spit on at your direction, because remember the snake was poisonous over there. Remember that we had a poisonous snake? Yeah. All that poison they was trying to spit at you, yeah, it stuck back on them, and it done chewed them up, because this card came out in that reading like all their negativity that they were spewing to you was like acid on themselves, and it disintegrated them. And now look, bitch ain't got but half a feather left. You supposed to fly, bitch. You ain't got but half a feather left. How you gonna fly with half a feather? You ain't going nowhere. You can't run from this poison you done poured. It's yours. It landed on your own door. What you put out come back to you. Yeah. The fucking flying monkey that the evil wizard tried to send to you got half a wing left. Half a feather left. It can't go nowhere. Yeah, somebody's like, oh my God. This dude is like, I can't fucking believe it. You know, I've been able to get out at the tribe, emotionally control them and manipulate them, make them feel sorry for me, make them feel responsible, make them feel guilty and shameful. And it's not fucking working no more. It seems like nothing I do can penetrate their energy, because they're just like, it's like they know, oh my God, what do I do now? What do I do now? Because Spirit's like, yeah, this was all about a lot of manipulations. It's like, if the devil was an entity trying to fuck with you, he tried to fuck with you through how you feel, using the people that were closest to you. Yeah, because they were controllable. Because they ain't where you at with your soul, with your spirit. They ain't got that mind, body, and soul alignment we were talking about in the beginning. They ain't got that. They're missing that. And so that leaves space for the quote-unquote devil to get into their consciousness and fuck with you. But you're not vulnerable to those attacks no more. Everywhere where they used to work, these like, it don't work no more, because now you just be like, every little thing is gonna be all right. Like Bob Marley didn't know he was writing, a protection spell when he made that song, or did he? Maybe he did. I don't know. What I do know, and he said, no, I did not. He said, nah, me no know that, sister. Oh, thank you, Bob. I've never had you. I love your strain, bro. I love your strain. That lamb's bread is everything. Can you have somebody bring me some more lamb's bread, please? Because that was great. What a wonderful gift. Thank you for having that and sharing that with me. Let me see some more over here. What do we have? Thank you, Bob. All right. And the 10 of Pentacles. Again, they're saying, hold on. What always worked is not working no more. It always works, though. But they're like looking at you and, no, bitch, it don't work. I'm free. I'm free from all that. This is like somebody who always used the same guilt trip, the same tactic, the same manipulation, They always use your past against you. They use your kids against you. They use your parents against you. They use your career against you. They use your previous criminal record against you. I know. They use something against you, but it don't work no more. You're like, well, look, bitch, yes, I did do 3 years in prison, but guess what? I've been out of prison for fucking 24 years now. When are you going to stop throwing that shit in my face? I ain't even had a fucking moving ticket in the last 24 years. It's like, bro, you have more interaction with the police than I do. When are you going to quit talking shit about old shit? Like, can you talk about today at some point? That's what I just heard. If you did 3 years in prison, I'm proud of you because you ain't been back in no police nothing for 24 years. I love that for you. If those numbers, Lord of mercy. Okay, let's keep going. What else? Yeah, but they're looking at you like, but it always works. I always could trap the tribe. And why are they still free? Why are they still free from my trap? And I knew it was going to be another card with black. Because look, tribe, all your cards have lightness and color to them. These are your cards. This is your situation. But the 4 cards around you about the other side of the table all focused on the darkness. Right? And here it is. There's that 3 of Swords. The same curse energy that they did and they got away with, maybe 3 generations have gotten away with this. This card, I've been talking about this card a lot in my life lately because that one reading we had you might have remembered it. Anyhow, they created a whole entanglement for themselves. Anywhere where this person or these people were like a family of people and they learn, grandma taught mom, mom taught daughter, and now they all think that it's okay to go out here, do castings, conjurings, and spells on other folks and fuck with them. And they've been passing that shit on. All they did was earn a generational curse for their family. Their whole family gonna be locked up until somebody breaks that shit. That's what this 3 of Swords came in that other reading about. And it was talking about my family and the 3 suicides. My dad, my would-have-been son-in-law, and my nephew that just passed. Yep. There was my dad's fire was the first one. And my dad's fire had to happen because that what burned up all this rope that's entangling everything. The other 2 were gunshots to the head. They happened real quick, and that ended the curse for my family. And I'm grateful to them. And yes, that was some of the hardest shit. And yes, I'm still healing from it. And so yes, it's probably still going to keep coming up on the channel because, boy, I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm grateful, I'm relieved for my nephew and his suicide. That's a lot of fucking contradictory emotions. But I'm dealing with them all at one time in the healthiest way possible. So that's what my shit is. But this isn't all about me. Tribe, this is not all about me. It's about all of us. How is it happening in your life? What the fuck you been dealing with? Because shit has been fucked up lately. You know what I'm saying? The shit been fucked up lately. But, oh, you don't look like what you've been through. You don't look fucked up. You're still looking fucking amazing. You're still rolling around this motherfucker being a magician and a shaman and a fucking fairy. Keeping your fire lit when the motherfucker's trying to use your kids to put your fucking flame out and make you lose faith and make you unalive yourself. Day after day after day. You know what I'm saying? Day 1, one thing. Day 2, the next thing. Day 3, another thing. Bitch, fuck you. I'm still alive. How I'm doing? I'm living, bitch. That's enough. That's the energies. That's the energy. You know, when I get passionate, my voice go up and it sounds like I'm yelling at you. I really ain't yelling at you. I'm just a passionate speaker. I was meant to be heard across the waters. I can't say nothing else about that. I mean, I'm sure I could find something else to say. We were meant to talk, too. I'm just saying. Ooh! Now, this Temperance is looking right at that Father of Swords. They want you to know, as you are the lamb of peace. They're saying lamb's bread, your lamb of peace. There's a Sagittarius energy, and it's watching this Father of Swords. I can't help but notice that. You have such divine protection on you in the spirit realm. Anybody and everybody that is trying to get at you, trying to attack you, trying to make you stop doing all this wonderful stuff you're doing on earth, being your magical self, just for fucking living. That's all you had to do was live anyway. Yeah, they're being watched. They're being watched. They're being watched by this one right here. And this one is protecting your flame. Look at that, protecting your flame. They're protecting your flame, baby. Because they see you ain't got none but peace. You need a break. You need a rest. They got the message. You need a break. You need a rest. And that's why these motherfuckers are being held off. So when you hear the house creak, you know how they say, oh, it's because the house is resting. Fuck that. This house is fucking 30 years old. What you mean the house is resting? This house been here for 30 years. That's not the house resting. The creak of the house at night. That's your angels sitting on the corners of your home. Sitting up there protecting your home. Four corners protected. If you, wherever you live, they might be sitting on the four corners over your bedroom, protecting you while you rest. Because they're in this protected state. Absolutely. And the motherfucker that want to come at you, oh, they're trapped. They don't have access. Access denied. That's at the bottom of this deck. The world, Lord of mercy, and that's why. The world is at the bottom of the deck. You have successfully completed everything you needed to, whatever mission this was about. You successfully completed it, baby. You successfully completed it. And there is no more to be done here. No more to be done here. Yep, the Ten of Swords is you successfully completed it. Successfully completed this shit. You went through all kinds of shit. You went through hell and back. Like, they wanted to kill you. They wanted to kill you. They wanted to take you out. Since way back, they've been wanting to. They can't touch you no more. And why? Because it takes 3 generations to heal that shit. Okay, I hear it. I hear it. And what, you brought light to that black mountain? Oh, remember the black mountain? Yeah, you brought light to the black mountain. You went through a whole transformation, baby. You came out flying a butterfly and you freed yourself. Successfully left that shit behind. You are deemed innocent. You did not do nothing wrong. Maybe way back in the day, but baby, that was a long time ago. You learned what sabotage was all about. You learned about screwing yourself by doing fuck shit a long time ago. You quit. So now all your generations is blessed. This is legacy energy. You had to learn a lot about attacks, about being under attack. You had to fortify yourself and take care of yourself first. You had to do this over and over again and get better at it every time. You had to stop sacrificing yourself from people who were saying, well, I want this and I want that, to try to control you and keep you in a lulled state, a sleep state, keep you in a dull state, keep you drugged up on their fucking love, fake ass love. Yeah, you brought that shit to justice because it was all a fucking lie anyway. That's all the cards, y'all. That's all the cards from this deck. Let's get some moonology on this because guess what I got? Thank you, Marley and T. We got the new, the complete, the official moonology oracle cards. Let's get you a moonology. And we got a guidebook now. We finna read from the guidebook. Lord of mercy. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So excited. This is the first time we touching these ones out here. Using them on the show. So let's see, Spirit. The source. What do you have for the tribe? Give them a great guidance card. Moonology. What do they most need to know about this experience here? Please and thank you. This one. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The full moon in Gemini. There's answers that you need. They're coming. They're on their way. You receive them. You're going to see exactly all the specifics and details about your own experience. What's at the bottom of this deck here? Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. It's upside down. They say, yeah, you been did that. You been did that. Okay. And this answers, I don't feel like it's about the other people. Just so you know. Because I see you don't think you want answers, but they're saying these answers are not about the other people. These answers are about you and your journey. Right? These answers are about you and your journey. That's what I'm seeing here. Interesting. Let's get a card from the well-being cards by Abraham and Esther, because I'm excited about those ones too. And let's see what they have to close us out, and then we'll do your yes and no. And I don't know if we're going to talk a channel message after this as well. We might. They've been doing that a lot lately. But let's see. What's the most important message we have here for the tribe from this deck, please? And thank you, Spirit. Thank you, love, stars, God, angels, ancestors, and guides. All of ours as a collective, so thankful and grateful. Let's see what we have from the well-being cards. And it says, I look for more reasons to appreciate. I look for more reasons to appreciate. The more I appreciate, the better I feel. The better I feel, the more I am allowing who I am to flow through me. The more I allow who I am to flow through me, the better I feel. It's a perpetual circle, an energetic circle that will cause you to shine bright like the sun, honey, like the fucking sun. Where's the other sun card out? Come out. The other sun card, here it is. It's going to cause you to radiate power like the sun. It's going to cause you to go on the sun energy, honey. Yes, we had the sun come out twice. So with all that, let's get you a yes or no answer to your personal question. You don't have to participate if you don't want to, but if you do want to, you can ask about anything at all. Anything at all. The only rule is that it have a yes or no answer to the question. Remember that yes or no does not mean good or bad. It simply means yes or no. We always encourage you to ask it the first way you receive the question, because your highest self already knows what answer is about to come out of these cards, even though we haven't figured it out yet. Some of you want a video dedicated to what's on your mind. Some of you want to do it by phone call. Some of you are in Las Vegas and you're willing to invest in those answers. Well, guess what? If you're willing to put your money where your mouth is to find out about what matters to you, I'm willing to take my time out of my life and then get you those answers. So the information to make that happen is below the video. And if that's not for you, that's fine. We thank you for doing all the YouTube things, hyping the video, liking the video, making sure you got the live notifications on, and that you're still subscribed. You know, anytime you share our channel with anybody, you just cause it to grow even more. So let's see, is the answer yes or no for today for our beautiful tribe? Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. What is the answer today? Is it yes or no, yes or no? Okay, here we go. Starting with the strength card. Today's answer is no. The King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and the Four of Pentacles was the last card out. And they said, yeah, we're talking. And I'm like, well, what are we saying? Well, you know, we'll tell you as soon as you get the camera on your face. They said, besides, you didn't spend time doing your hair to not show it to anybody. I'm like, oh, Lord of mercy, they're so hilarious. They got jokes. You have plenty of reasons to be proud of yourself. I'm hearing there's numbers of generations of ancestors that came before you, and it's sort of like a baton race, where, you know, a relay race, where you pass the baton to the next person, and your ancestors have passed you a baton of this life at a very significant time in human history. Never before has anybody been able to cross the finish line, because it wasn't the time of the finish line. See, in a relay race, you have your first runner. They start at the beginning of the race. We don't know how many are in between. It depends on how long the race is. Well, this particular race and this life experience for your generational lines has been lifetimes in the making. Many, many, many lifetimes. There's been many that came before you to bring the baton further. Now, they're saying as the last one in line in this experience, the one who gets to cross the finish line, they're saying that you actually get the benefit of the experience of all of the ones that came before you. All of the ones that came before you lend their skills, talents, abilities, their traits, their gifts, their all of these things to you, which is why our connection to our ancestors is so important. You're here at the prime time where you get to carry the baton across the finish line. They're showing that's what that last spread was about. That's why there's the full energy. Then the full energy, where'd she go? That's why there was the full energy. On this It's a chick and it's on the branch, right? But tribe, look, the foot went over the line. This is you crossing the finish line. Like you finished a relay race that has been going on for generations. Many generations have tried to overcome this. Many generations have been through this. And here you are, crossing the finish line, finishing it up. I heard all the bells and whistles. If you could see the grandstands in the heavens of your angels, your ancestors, and your guides who are like, yeah, the tribe did that shit. Of course, it's not really looking like that. That's a physical representation, but that's something our brains can comprehend. But this has been in the making for a long time. You know, and they all took the baton as far as they could. They healed as much as they could. This is why it does us well to remember that the ones that came before us, they did the best they could with what they had and where they were. It was not meant for them to be the one to break it. It was meant for you to be the one to break it. It was meant for you to be the one to cross the finish line, to win it all. You're the final nail in the coffin of what? Of that old bullshit that you so fucking tired of. You so tired of it. And when I tell you you've been through it, honey, you have been through the ringer more than one time. They just showed me in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the little boy, the little Mike TV, and he went through the TV teleporter and he became so tiny. And when he came out, of the building at the end of the movie, he's tall and he's thin as a slice of paper. When they say you've been through the ringer, it's like spiritually, emotionally, physically, you could feel like you've been stretched to where you're thin as a slice of paper, baby. You ain't got no substance to you. Sometimes it just feels like that. But trust and believe that if you feel that way and it's been that way in this physical reality, who and what you really are, the soul of you, monstrous, baby. Goliath ain't got shit on you. You know what I'm saying? You're monstrous. Now they're taking me back in my mind's eye to the movie I recommended that y'all watch from, I think it was 2018, the Higher Power movie, Higher Power. Because in that movie, it looks so much like what tribe has been through. The man made some mistakes in his past. He even went to prison. Ding, 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 ding. Got it. Okay. And when he came out, life was fucked up. Shit was messed up in his family. All kinds of stuff happened, right? But the thing is, all those challenges and the process he went through mixed with his perfect DNA so that he could become divine. Literally, it talks about how he was turned into a god for the purpose of protecting the earth. I mean, your life is about you. Trust and believe your life is all about you. Just like in this movie, the dude's life was all about him. It wasn't until the end of the movie when he found out that his life wasn't just about him, though. And what he became covered the whole earth. And that's what you don't seem to always grasp. And maybe you have moments of that kind of clarity. But I'll tell you what, most of us, when we get that kind of clarity come in, it's like, oh no, that sounds like real egotistical. That sounds like I'm being full of myself right now. But trust and believe that every challenge you've been through, every fuck shit, fuck-tarded cluster fuck bullshit you had to deal with, it was creating qualities in you that didn't just benefit you. It benefit your whole string of soul ties. It benefits all your generations. The ones before you and the ones after you. You know, and you definitely benefit the tribe. But literally, like, is each one of us, this is why I love what I do here. This is why I do this for hours and hours of my life. I don't know how many years of my life I've spent recording this channel. If y'all do the math, let me know. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many hours of content that I've created over so many years on this channel because I know something. And what I know is the more empowered that each one of us can be. There's this 100% of humanity. And, you know, the more you or me or each one of us elevates our vibration, raises our vibration, and gets in a higher frequency, the dominant frequency or vibration of humanity is elevated by you. It takes each one of us to do our little part. You know, maybe yesterday you were feeling in the fucking dump all the way, right? But today you feel 3% better. We'll use 3% better because we had the 3 of swords. We had the 3 of cups. Those threes was talking, baby. Maybe you feel 3% better today. Guess what? That 3% better don't just affect you. It affects all your soul ties, all your generations, and it elevates the vibration and frequency for humanity as a whole. And maybe that whole 3% doesn't immediately translate over like that. But it might be a third of 100% but it's still higher because you're doing it. And maybe tomorrow you're 30% better. And you feel 30% better. That's great because that's just that much more a boost. See, people don't think about that. About how their own healing, their own elevated vibration and frequency affects humanity's frequency as a whole collective of people who are alive on planet Earth at this time. Well, I do. So I had this crazy fucking notion. Why don't I share what worked for me so others can do the same shit too, and then we'll all elevate together. You know what I'm saying? We'll all rise up together. I mean, we're one humanity. This is one organism. And we all have a different role to play. And that's why we're all so diverse and in different places on earth, purposefully, with purpose, with reason, right? So let's be who we came to be. And every time the quote-unquote devil, or I'd rather call them the anti-love energies, because it's all either team love or your team anti-love. Which one are you? Anytime the team anti-love try to take team love out, we just gonna say, fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here, because I got shit to do. I'm gonna keep the fire burning. I'm gonna shine bright like a motherfucking diamond, the sun, and everything else you can imagine. I radiate, bitch. I radiate. You ain't turning my light bulbs off. I'll go get me some new light. We'll leave the light on for you. Just like that old Motel 8. We'll leave the light on for you. It's a dark night of the soul out there in the world, tribe. We got to keep our light on, honey. You know, and in the beginning, we were talking about getting out of your cave. You know, what happens... Well, they just showed me something. They just gave me a vision. When it's cold out and the homeless is out there in the streets and somebody got one of them big old barrels and they got a fire burning in there, everybody huddled around that fire to keep warm. Baby, it's all these people out here that ain't got no light on in their soul. When they see you, and they get to have that one great conversation with somebody that they'll probably never see again in their life. But that one great conversation could be the one that makes them say, well, damn, that person got a light. Let me figure out if I got a light. Maybe if they got a light, maybe I got a light. And if they turn their light on, well, maybe I can turn my light on. Well, damn. You know? Some people, when you get into spirituality and raising your frequency and vibration, I mean, there's a lot to be said for, you know, like attracts like, and being with people like-minded. That's actually very necessary. But it's not 100% of the time because, listen, if all the light bearers just hanging out with other light bearers, how are the ones that don't have the light going to figure out that there's a light that can be turned on? Somebody's got to present information. Awareness is a motherfucker. If you're not aware, you know, because there was a time when I wasn't aware, believe it or not. I was a whole beast out here with no light at one point, right? Maybe you were the same way at one point. Maybe not. Maybe you were worse than me. I don't know, but I was pretty fucking bad. And it took seeing like there's a whole nother fucking way of living. I don't have to be angry. I don't have to be a cunt. I don't have to be violent. I don't have to be depressed and sad, and the whole world don't have to be against me. But I didn't know that until I knew that, right? So sometimes that's why you'll get that gotta take a dump urge to go. I can't tell you how many times I'm like, why am I coming to this place today? What do I need to do here? Spirit's like, just go, because there's something in your soul. There's somebody here. There's a few of them. They gathered here today, dearly beloved. We're gathered here today to celebrate this thing we call life. Okay? Life. Okay? Prince coming through. But the point is, you know, sometimes you'll get guided to go somewhere to stimulate somebody's awareness that there's another way of being. Things don't have to be the way you thought they were. There's new information. Awareness is everything, but if you're not aware, what can you do, right? And they're showing me the illustration that we used several times about a baby elephant. When an elephant is a baby, the trainers will often put a rope around their ankle and put them to a stake in the ground. And because they're little babies, they can't do nothing about it, and they're stuck, and they remember that. So when they're big, giant, I don't know how many tons does an elephant weigh, but Lord of mercy, it must be at least a ton, but I don't know. All I know is when they're a big old elephant and they full size, they still remember that they tried to break that binding to free themselves, and it didn't work, so they just don't try. They just don't try. Because they tried that before, and it didn't work. Message, tribe. A lot of people, first off, they tried before, and maybe you're that way in this, in a sense, in some aspect of your life where, well, I mean, I tried it. I tried that positive thinking shit, and it never fucking worked for me, so I just quit. But maybe it's something else, right? I heard they showing me this post I had seen, and it was a box, looked like a multiplication table, but every box had X's in it until the last one had a check mark. And it's like winners never quit and quitters never win. You're going to fail so many times before you get it right. But the thing is, now the energy is conducive to things working out great for great people. The Earth's core magnetics are flowing in the correct direction. All the ability of anti-love carriers who like to cast and conjure and spell work on others, they need permission slips now. If we're not giving them, they're not getting them, and that shit immediately returns to them and doesn't fuck with you no more. So, like, just because you tried something before, if you tried something before the quarantine and that shit never worked, and you're using that as your excuse to not try that now, anywhere it's linked to raising your vibration, anywhere it's linked to your dreams coming true, anywhere it's linked to your purpose in life, like you're really robbing yourself of an opportunity. Try again. A try is a failed attempt, but you know, you won't lose as long as you don't quit. Just keep going. You'll figure it out one way. You'll find the right way to get it done. So yeah, don't let them turn your light off. You don't need to be afraid to go around other people who haven't figured out that they have a light yet. And you also don't have to take them home, marry them, or fuck them either. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to do any of that. It's usually just a conversation and then you leave. But at the same time, like, if we only hang out with each other, maybe we'll attract them to us. That's true. That happens. I mean, it's been happening here. Our channel is growing by leaps and bounds, right? But, you know, sometimes we might be called out to go on assignment, you know. But whatever it is, just remember, you are powerful and potent. This whole tribe is very powerful and potent. You got a purity in your soul, in your heart. You always come with good intentions. And that has not gone unnoticed. You have a special type of protection over you. Anything or anyone that wants to come against you is a goddamn fool, because they don't understand that they was being watched as soon as they had the thought. You don't have to walk around this motherfucker pussyfooting, scared, walking on pins and needles or eggshells neither. Because you are a divine being. Ha! They just showed me everywhere your feet go. And this is why they're encouraging you to get out of your home. You leave trace elements of your energy. They showed me glowing footsteps everywhere you've walked. I mean, there's some food for thought there. If everywhere your feet touch, yeah, even through your shoes. No, you don't have to do it barefoot. Although my friend in New Zealand, apparently, like, putting on the shoes is only for when you go to the market. I don't know. But I'm just saying, even if you've got shoes on, it still works. Everywhere your feet go, you leave trace of your energy there. So when you get the call on your soul to go, well, maybe you want to go. Maybe you want to go. You know, plant some seeds of empowered energy, of awakened consciousness, of divine authenticity where you go. And anywhere you've been having these difficult emotions and you've been navigating them and you had your blow up and you had your stuff like that, like, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Life as a human is a whole nother fucking shit. I'm not even kidding. And you know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. The difference between the everybody out there and the everybody up in here is we know how to turn that shit into gas and use it to drive where the fuck we want to go. Ain't no driving Miss Daisy around here, bitch. I drive myself where the fuck I want to go. Go on, give me the gas. Give me the gas. I'll put it in my tank and I will drive where I want to go in this life. So that's the energy. I'm so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. It's about to be 3 a.m. Lord of mercy. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.